Good morning everyone. This is Kaylin Kamikawa. The announcement of the official version of iOS 15 has finally reached the countdown. It's coming soon. I have high expectations for this version upgrade and am looking forward to it. This time, before the official version was announced, I installed iOS 15 Beta 8 and checked the operation. Despite its modestness, there were some improvements that I found useful. This time, I would like to talk about some sober improvements that others haven't mentioned so far. One of them is the improvement of the notification function. The name is Intensive Mode. If anything has happened so far, this notification will be forced to appear on the screen. When I was writing the text, I sometimes got in the way of the narrow screen. Moreover, I want to stop it, but I couldn't stop it. From iOS 15, it is possible to set and register a number of custom details. In short, 1. You can decide the setting name and select the icon. For example, working, driving, reading, resting, holiday, game. Register something like that. You can switch the setting from Control Center. 2. You can specify the contacts that are allowed to be notified. 3. You can specify the apps that are allowed to be notified. 4. Make sure that the centralized mode is on. You can choose to notify or not notify the other party. 5. You can choose where to display the notification, home screen or lock screen. 6. You can choose to show or not display unannounced notifications on the lock screen. 7. You can manage the schedule to automatically turn on the centralized mode. This is what time to turn on the intensive mode, what day of the week to turn it on, etc. can be specified. 8. Furthermore, from the location information of the smartphone, the place to turn on the centralized mode, and from the usage status of the app, specify his app at the right time, you can turn on centralized mode. I thought it was very nice to be able to specify so much in detail. It's a little too detailed and I can't use it so much. www. In my case, good night mode was enough. www. The second is the enhancement of the search function of the standard memo app. Until now, searching for the standard memo app has been buggy. I search by keyword, and even though there is clearly that keyword, there were many times when I couldn't find the sentence. If you look closely, this seems to have something to do with iCloud. I think that index files are created and managed for search. I think it will break. So if you turn off iCloud and then turn it on again, I was able to fix it, but it still takes time. With this improvement, like YouTube and SNS, if you write hashtag plus keyword somewhere in the comment, a list of hash plus keywords is displayed in the memo app. You can now search by specifying from this. Of course, you can also simply search for hash plus keyword. If this is the case, I think that it will not be impossible to search. But why doesn't the memo app have a character counter? I am very dissatisfied with that person as well. I wanted you to respond quickly. I'm in time with another app, so don't hurry. The memo app without a counter cannot be used by me at all. Third, a translation function has been added to Safari. With this version upgrade, Safari fully supports translation. You can translate YouTube subtitles, titles, descriptions, comments. You can also translate news articles on the site. You can now translate and post your own comments on the spot. So I'm really grateful that this improvement eliminates the need to copy and paste. However, it is still full of bugs and does not work properly. It seems that you can't translate unless you're connected to the internet. If the server isn't working well, you won't even see the translation menu. Once it disappears, it will not be displayed as it is, no matter how long you wait. However, I found that changing the language of the iPhone managed to restore it. It's not stable yet, but I'm looking forward to it in the future. Besides translation, Safari has improved a lot. The URL bar comes down, and the tab display can be handled intuitively by sliding the screen. Even if you move the tab, you can play YouTube in the background. Audio only, YouTube Premium can do PIP. I thought it would be much easier to handle once I got used to it. I wish I could remove Safari, but it seems that you can't remove Safari yet, although I haven't tried it. Fourth, we have released the upper limit of RAM memory. This is, as I mentioned last time, apps that didn't work until now may start to work. In my case, this is actually the most appreciated. There are many other major improvements and new features, but I haven't even tried it yet. Regarding the problem, some apps behaved differently than before. Once you display another app, the app is closed when you return. Well, however, I hope this will improve a lot. As mentioned above, I have thought that it is a little difficult to use for now. The fatal bug I couldn't find until now. That's a modest improvement, but it's been improved considerably. I'm looking forward to the official version upgrade. That's all.
I'd like to try the peanut butter chocolate swirl, please. On deck, ahoy! Can I try the peppermint stick? I'd like to try the peanut butter chocolate swirl, please. On deck, ahoy! Can I try the peppermint stick? I'd like to try the peanut butter chocolate swirl, please. On deck, ahoy! Can I try the peppermint stick? I'd like to try the peanut butter chocolate swirl, please. On deck, ahoy! Can I try the peppermint stick?